Did you think it was?
How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. I am on my second stream of the day. The first one earlier was with no voice and stuff and things, playing GTA. And today, obviously the 10 o'clock one is ESO. Well, it is every day, actually. I've been riding the Exiled Lands looking for Sleep and CGI Shadow's body. Nowhere to be found. That would be because he logged off 7 days ago and he body vaulted. That is a commonly searched and applied feature in the game where if you hide your body for long enough, it despawns. People that want to keep all their stuff do that. But what he hasn't realized is that that server gets shut on the 31st and reset on the 1st. So all his shit's going anyway. CGI Shadow and Leonard, Baddie, Slayace, Rav, Tony Silver needs to shout in the chat. Flessicus Maximus, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Did you see the GTA stream? I was playing it with Tony today. First time she's played it properly. Oh man, if you didn't see it already, go back to the about 20 minutes before the end. And there's these two fuckers who we did end up starting to kill, and they got a bit mad and left, and sent hate whispers to Tony. But prior to that, anywhere you spawned, insta kill, insta dead, insta dead, insta dead. Even if you're behind a building, insta dead again. There was two of them that were both, for want of a better term, hacking like fuck. Even if you're behind a wall, they'd still get you. And I don't mean a wall, I mean a building. Then I killed this motherfucker twice. Down on the ground he was. I was already up on top of the building that he couldn't get to me. So he tried from the ground. No police went after him, no nothing. Tried from the ground twice, killed him both times, and then instantly he spawned above my head and sniper rifled me from above in the sky. Like, nah. We're done. Your video skills on light attacks and heavies has made my ESO gameplay so much fun, so thanks. You are most welcome. Thank you very much indeed for watching the video. Glad it was helpful. Is there a way that is well better log in so Rav can find me? Tash, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm on Lazy Sorc, obviously. Hello, Zine Ninjas. Andrea, you're going to wish you didn't say that. Just so I don't have to pug. Do you want to come tank? Bring any tank you like. Malcolm.
You've got to dig up and
But just sure, why not? New dungeons are coming out in 2 days. Get fucking ready. They are amazing. Obviously, I've already played them. Obviously, you've already seen that on PC. But if you haven't watched spoilers yet, or the video on YouTube about it, then of course, get ready. You're going to be much excited. They are fucking fantastic. Console gets them on Wednesday, I think. I might end up doing something about that, but we'll see. Landing on my day off is fucking unfortunate, especially considering it's console. I want to play on every single platform available and every single server available. It's a bit of a kick in the nuts that my main server would have access to that on the day that I'm off. Yeah, so we'll see what happens there. You're going to tank? Excellent. Boing. I'll wait until I've got a Drea first. Do I ask the chat or do I try and pug it? I think I might pug it. Because otherwise we're going to end up with the same people every single stream, aren't we? Maybe. Lena, Fless, how's your Wi-Fi? But you work on your day off? I know, I work on my day off anyway, and I might have to fucking stream it on my day off as well. So, let's see. Great. Even Zine Ninjas, Skellington, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It would be a bit shit if the person that literally fucking advocates for every single server, specifically console, can't deliver it on fucking release day. It's a bit shit. It never used to be. It used to be on a Monday or a Tuesday. Now it's on a fucking Wednesday.
I've seen it myself.
Better get looking, Rav. Looks like CGI Shadows is logged in. If anyone was trying to get on the current servers earlier today and they couldn't get in, don't worry. That's Funcom fucking with things because they got a patch tomorrow. So they're probably like laying down the foundations and shit. It's working? Hurry up then. Both of you better have a Lazy Sorc. Hello? Hi. Boing, boing. The mighty Andrea is on social. No, not even going to check. He's changed to a tank. I was going to guess what class he's on. He's on a Necro. He's on Malcolm. 3 Lazy Sorcs and a Malcolm. This is going to be dirty. As long as nobody is panicking and dead in the head. Boing. If you're dead in the face, that would not be good. I do need to sell stuff. I need to repair as well. Sell stuff. Fucking loads of money. Money. If you haven't seen this build already, I don't know where you've been, but welcome. Easy Sorc has been around for 8 years now. Lazy Sorc is the 1-bar variant of that, and this is the most updated version of Lazy Sorc. It was released less than a week ago. You are going to fucking love it. And no, I'm not going to give you loads of dummy hump stats, because what's the fucking point? All that is explained in the video anyway. This is designed for content, not just for chasing numbers. Although the numbers are pretty good. Who are we looking for? Hey, Zine Ninjas. We're not looking for anyone. Oh, you two? You need to tag Rav if you're talking to him, because otherwise it's confusing. Buddha needs a shout out in the chat. Skellington, welcome in. I think I said hi to you already, actually. Buddha, they're looking for Raddy, because apparently his body was hidden. But now it's not hidden, so you get to go look for it and kill it. Because he can't be bothered to fight you, because he's scared. Don't need those. They can all go in the bank. Where is the bank? You got high twat? You did. You did. It's been a long fucking day, dude. Well, every day's a long day, but today was even more longer. Some of those that can go in the bank. Le bonk. And that, and that. These can all go in the bank, so I'll do all those later on my main. They can stay with me. So can they. I'm not going to use any of it. A bank's full. Shocking. Delete treasure maps. That's for me, by the way. You don't have to. I will, because I don't want them. Watch everyone have a massive sad. No, would have used that. No. Rip. Hi twice. Sneaky that you don't show you on the player list. Imagine that. Imagine like logged on. Done. Fucking shitty server. I think he's busy. Where's the Lena? There's the Lena. You asked for Malcolm? I did indeed. Let me just repair all my stuff, fix all my stuff, charge all my stuff, so then I'm ready. 66 slots used. That is phenomenal. They're going to be sold, actually. Lena, you are labeled as a tank for some reason. Also, only just informed me that you're in the group, even though you were already in the group ages ago. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Trash pots. Goodbye. Rag picker, come here. I need to squash stuff. Your services are no longer required. And you're still here. Ah. Third. Pushianos. Let's go. Activity finder. Dungeon finder. Do not be dead. Who are we waiting for? The amazing Lena. Oh, good start. We'll take it. He's gonna die really fucking fast. Boing. We'll do the secrets. Actually, we won't. Yes, we will. Fuck it. We'll do secrets. I'm gonna say bollocks to it. We'll just do the second one. And we'll do them all.
Was a courtesy. They must face Azura's wrath now.
Actually, change of plan. Do the second secret. That's it. Fuck the first one off. Go straight to the boss. Obviously, kill all the ads. But trash even. Less dance, more focused. Remember, if the walls are all in the same place and the heavies are all in the same place, the enemy is going to die much more quicker. Meow. As long as Adrea uses his potion at least 1 second after it runs out, he's basically got Malcolm on tap. Careful with the running. Lena. Where's Lena? Fucking toe-to-toe with a minion. First boss is going to die really fast. Boing, boing. RPB in the chat if you want the guide from Red Petal Bastion. There is an all about mechanics episode there for you if you need it. Everything is explained in the video. Piece of piss. Boss face. We'll do the second secret, not the first one. You can skip the first one if you want. Not skipping, but we're only going to make use of the first buff. The other one doesn't really do anything unless you heal somebody. And we're not healing anyone but ourselves, so it's a bit meh.
They're still here. Just not everyone takes to these toys as well.
Come on. He's fucked already, look. 52% already. 40. He's toast. One person's a go. Remember, only move if you need to. Rest of the time, calm yourself, Iago. Slayer Demon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Rip mechanics. Bye-bye. Next! We'll take the second secret because then Adrea's got a flamethrower when he blocks. Nice try. There's a good thing about the daggers, actually. They're a stamina, so it doesn't matter if you get negate bubbled. Of course you got that one. I'll get the one at the top. Mine. Done. Pardon me. If you activate this, it pulls the group through to the room. Joining encounter. Leonard still hasn't got any fashion for his character. I'm surprised. Splat. How many people have made the Lazy Sorc so far? The new one, not the original. The original one, I know how many people have made it. Well, I know how many people watch it. 150,000 or something. They can't all be shit canoes. See how much easier this is when there's less running around and less complications. Look how dead it is. Flamethrower! Has log off since I have stuff to get done, but I am busy sleeping. So if you want to get back to looking for sleeping CGI, I am there. Hopefully I haven't made it too easy. Busy waiting for the next month to roll over and play properly. Fair. Well, that happens on the 1st of April, dude. So get fucking ready. It's going to be mega. I was obviously going to get down there on time. You just skipped the thing. Oh, no, you didn't. I see what you're doing. Next boss is going to absolutely fucking melt. Arguably the coolest secret in the game. Flamethrower for blocking is insane. Where the hell am I going? No, I am going the right way. Uh-oh. You put it in your tank, I'm aware. Mark JPVVA, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, that was close. Melt. We are on 3 Lazy Sorcs, the new version, and 1 Malcolm. Dude, shit is melting.
The heathen priest believe he can stand in the way of our divine purpose?
Come on, come on, come on.
Powers of oblivion ought to be worshipped. They are to be commanded.
Can't get this chair comfortable. Fucking huge headache.
I got this. There won't be much left after I stomp them into paste.
3, 2, 1, kill him. $82. Bit of lag. 70. We hit him so hard he lagged. 50%. Fucking hell. 37. 20. Not a chance. Absolutely disgusting. Next. Last boss, we're going to do something for science. Apart from interrupts, which are very important, we're going to ignore the ads. I don't normally tell people to do that, but for science, we're going to do it. If you can lay your wall strategically so it goes through the ads and the boss, that's perfectly fine. Hello. Shit, you opened it already. They opened the chest before the boss fight, and I got to loot it after the boss fight. That's how quick that fight was. So, Kill, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Who did the fart? Thank you for the fart. I'm adjusting my neck a bit because I'm very, very fucking uncomfortable. Excuse me. That was a mega jump. Kill the ads, ignore the secret. Fuck it. Splat. These are quick. These are ninjas. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. You missed a bat bitch over there. What the fuck that's called? Twilight. Twiglet. Remember, people, if you do come into here, the ads obviously have different abilities and different levels of priority. The highest priority is that of the Watchers, because they do stun people, and if you don't interrupt them, that person will not only be stunned, but they will be actually dead. These fuckers here, they have to die. You're not doing very well for a speedrun if you're going to stand still. Let's go. I always go the wrong way there, so I've made a conscious effort to make sure I always go to the left. Massive ulti regen. All Adrea has to do is bash every so often and take a potion 1 second after it's run out. If he does that, we've got ulti out the nose. Upstairs. This is fucking very fast. Go, go, go! I should put a timer on there. Stupid Realm Shapers, they are evil in Infinite Archive, especially if you get to later arcs. They do that wicked spin shit. Get out of the way. Boss. Adrea, hold him in the middle as much as humanly possible. Or as much as Dark Elfly possible, depending on what you are. Nordically possible. Everyone else, relax. Stay fucking still if you can. Unless you have to move. But focus on the boss. Fuck the ads, apart from interrupts. Even Zart Ninjas, Funky Monkey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. This is going to be quick.
I have conquered countless of the princes.
Now I will conquer you.
Reaps the spoil.
There's now a master you, actually. Here we go. 6.6 million. 90% already. 80. Get him out there. 70. He's healing. Mm-mm. 40. Incredible. There are ads in the room as long as they're interrupted. Keep on the boss. 700k. Fucking dead. Oh. That was filthy. Goodbye. Shit builds. Don't use them, they're terrible. The fun police said. Boing. That was fucking mental. This is a DLC dungeon as well. And we did the secret. Again, have you built it yet, people? It's bonkers. This banner isn't working. Rip. Neither is Lena's. See.
This will do, priest.
Greetings, Art Ninjas. How you doing, Barbosa? Welcome to the stream. Right, next. We are doing DLC roulette, or technically just roulette. Oh, really? I mean, it's a good dungeon, but this is going to be way too quick. We're doing them fast, because that's the pace that it is. Because Lazy Sorc. We wanted something more Megara. Wing. Drop.
You doomed yourself by
Everybody dies in this dungeon.
You know that, don't you?
Build soon after the sneak peek. During stream the day before the public launch. Luckily, had all the pieces needed without need for transmutation. Only banner left to complete. Get it done! Makes a big difference. It's not just there to be cool. It makes a huge difference. And you don't need the execute because the rest of your damage is actually higher than your normal execute would be. Based on the way it's set up. Yeah, but improves direct damage. Yes, but you are filling it with stuff that is replacing the overall damage that should have already been applied. That's the thing. It just hits harder now. Much harder. Boing. And it's kept within its design constraints, so you're still very what's the word for it? I'm not going to say chunky, but you're not so squishy. Your survival is still there. JD, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So average of 10k plus damage even without the correct banner when compared to previous Lazy Sorc. Fun as fuck. Rotation is child's play. That's the point. That is exactly the point. It's supposed to be very, very easy. On purpose. If you probably read the video, well, if you watched the video, you probably heard this already. Although you probably skipped it. But it's designed to deliberately be very easy to apply so that people have to spend less stress and effort on that part and can focus more on mechanics, i.e. getting shit done. Burns Monday to the ground. I fucking hope so, dude. It's been a long one. Thank you very much indeed for joining, Coyote Astronaut. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Do you know how hard it was to say your name then? Coyote Astronaut. I can say it. Yeah, I can do words. Bosses are melting. That other boss that we just faced, that one has a mechanic where if it puts a beam on somebody, all the damage that's being done will transfer to that person. As you can see, bosses are dying quickly, and that particular boss didn't actually do the beam. Also, as you can see, nobody pays attention to the orbs in this fight, so they let someone just jiggle in the air. Yes, there's a mechanic for it. VOM in the chat for Bolts of Madness if you want the mechanical guide. What's up, Zion Ninjas? There you go. It's been a very long day, dude. And it's still got more day left. Can you believe it? Boing. We experienced some rather hacky people earlier, dude. If you didn't see it already, the VOD is there. Watch the last sort of 20 minutes or so. You'll see. It was bonkers. Maybe last half an hour. Paul is too good. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. ESO still a thing. I started way back with the Sergeant setup years ago. I literally just explained it. ESO has always been a thing, but the Lazy Sorc was designed as a one-bar version of that build. They are two of the same thing. This particular update is a better version of the original Lazy Sorc. Both versions are still fine, but it's a better one. Easy Sorc has been updated in the last couple of patches though, so if you put Easy Sorc in the chat, exclamation point Easy Sorc, everything you need to know is there. Boing. Careful on the massive Bibles, otherwise I won't read them. I do try to read every single message I see, but if people have a habit of talking too much, I won't read it. Alright, I'll read it. As stated before, with this build and previous iterations, I feel like I can deliberately progress through content. Deliberately? Even the hard mode... That word was used weirdly. Even the hard mode vet trials does not feel lucky when I can contribute to 15 to 20% of the group damage. Yeah, dude, you will actually put in the effort, and you'll actually get shit out of it. And you won't have to try over the top to perform. Just do your basics and you're good. And you're not wrong there. The 15 to 20% average is, if you're doing exactly what you should be doing, is very common. Because who knew that some people don't always pull their weight? Paul, have a ninjas button. I may have pulled the enemy because no one's in the room. Whoops, my bad. Peanut Butter Burrito, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Riansu, also welcome. How you doing? We are in the Vaults of Madness because that's what the Dungeon Finder gave us. But we are running 3 Lazy Sorcs and 1 Malcolm. Don't run really fast off the edge, you'll die actually. And is effective for the ones playing with poopy PCs and playing at 20 frames per second like me. Dude, there's lots of different reasons why people would choose to play something easier. That is wickedly effective. One of which is the trendy term. You might have heard this on the internet once before. Normally said by people that are trying to be smart, but then not applied by the same people. So the term that you may have heard is play smarter, not harder. So, less work required, more output, easy peasy. Make it easy. Well, those are the same people that will go, oh shit, it's no good, you need something really complicated, otherwise it doesn't count. I'm afraid it does count. If you get your achievement, you get your achievement. That's it. Max, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I love when that happens. Play smarter, not harder. Okay, I've got 5 skills instead of 10. No, that doesn't count. I'm afraid it does. I can still do absolutely fucking everything, and it's easier. Do it in the kids' acronym. Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, people love to say it, but they don't actually apply it. It's exhausting knowing that the majority of the world is fucking thick. Not the people in this chat, obviously. Everyone that comes to this stream is awesome. Even the shit canoes. They're mildly awesome because they were capable of using the internet enough to find them. So well done. But yeah, it's fucking mad, dude. And it's always the same people as well. Play smarter. I am. Yeah, well that doesn't count. You have to play how I play. Ah! That isn't smarter. That's copy and paste. And copy and fail. The trouble is, people forget what things mean. And they don't apply them properly. So, for example, most effective. Most effective. Okay. Can you use the word most effective when talking on a broad scale when it is minimal chance to succeed? Not really. Because most of the time you fail. You would assume if something... You would assume if something is most effective that you can't really get it wrong and it passes a lot of the time. Most, being that it can fail, but most of the time it doesn't. Or most of the time when it is used, regardless of the variables in front of you, it's still really, really good. Not only in extreme cases. Mike Macon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Give him a shout out, people. Here's a mod and here's a stream. Mike, we were talking about most effective, about how something, if it's most effective, will mostly work most of the time. Not be rarely functional or rarely successful. Boing. Mostly. Now notice that there's room for improvement there with mostly, because that means there are other sides to that, or at least one other side to that. Because mostly doesn't mean all. But as soon as you say mostly to someone that means just them, they get mad. Interesting thought though, didn't even think of most part of the sentence like this way before. It's fun. Whee! Like most people pass most people pass driving in this four-wheeled tin can with an automatic engine and it drives everything for you. Most people. Yeah, what about the Ferrari? It's faster. Most people aren't gonna be able to fucking drive that. They want to, but the want and can are two different things. So work smarter, not harder is get the job done. Or whichever needs or means necessary, or that functions or works or is successful, whatever. There's lots of different ways to look at it, but it's the same fucking outcome at the end of the day. Boing. Mike, we were referring to people, excuse me, that say work smarter, not harder, and then they don't apply it. And they tell you to make it more difficult for yourself, always it doesn't count. No, you can play however the fuck you want, but if you're going to use words, make sense of them. Bullshit. Trying to ninja loop before you ran up the stairs. Whee! You are probably not going to see any mechanics here. Now, if you put VOM in the chat, you will see mechanics, and they are explained. This particular group is probably not going to let you see any. Don't hit me. Dude, we just absolutely annihilated Red Petal Bastion. Excuse me. 30 minutes speedrun achievement, I think is for that. But we did it in like fucking 10. Which is not allowed. Uh-oh. I'm dead. I ran too far. Eee! Rip no death. I am landing the birdcage. Oh, yes! Winning! Haha! Do that. I bet you can't. And you only get to try it once. So, rip. Hello! I would have made it, actually. No, I would have made it to the fucking stairs. Whee! You can land on your head. Just saying, if that was Conan and I was full of stones, you would have died if I'd landed on your head. I'd sit in the chair all day. Why does my head only now give me shit? Can't play free bird now. You're in a cage. There's 2 cages that you can land in. That one's tricky. Monday? Yeah, it's just one of those. Mike, you should have seen the GTA stream earlier today. Oh man, there were some fucking aids there. These dudes were able to shoot through buildings from space. Yes, it was one of those. The H word. I don't mean hippopotamus. More difficult than landing in the water. That was more difficult than landing in the water. Landing in the water is easy. You just drop. 3, 2, 1, fire! I would have loved to, but was crawling inside machine guts and had a bad signal indeed. Apex, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Pardon me. Pop out some else. Yes. No mechanics at all. 0. Yuck. Right. Hope you're having a good Monday. I'm having a Monday. Good as a point of view. I'll get back to you later. I'll leave a message. I think we should do Scalecaller. Because that will be fucking fast. Activity Finder, Dungeon Finder, Specific Dungeon. Andrea, you're familiar with the first boss, aren't you? Oh, good.
But what do we do?
We are going to nuke the shit out of it. No, it's not DLC, but that was still an Architect and hard mode and don't even went through the any phase. Mental. Well, that's the thing. DLC doesn't necessarily mean only one relevant. It just means that they've generally got more complex mechanics. That's got very simple mechanics that will kill you. So that's awkward. People forget when they go into Vaults of Madness or whatever they go into, if they're in a group that hasn't got loads and loads and loads of DPS, or even if they have, 9 times out of 10, you'll see one of the 2 flipped out mechanics because there's one or the other. And people anticipate the wrong one and panic and die, or they don't know what the fuck's going on and they panic and die. That didn't show a fucking single one. And that was hard mode. So, more health, takes longer to get there, guaranteed almost to see one of the 2. Nope, none. That's why I said put Vom in the chat, because you ain't going to see shit today. DLCs just tend to be more complicated. It doesn't necessarily mean they are, or are not, more difficult for the everyday player. If you're very experienced in it, yeah, of course. But if you're not, nope, dungeon's a dungeon. We've got, what, 60 of them almost? It's crazy. I don't want to step in that. Next boss is quite simple. Boss in the middle will smash the ground and make pillars come out of the ground. Well, correction. He'll smash the ground and loads of icy shit will fly around the room. And the other boss will make pillars come out to protect you. Now, before that, you'll see the other boss mechanic, where he will punch the floor. Ice will come out and try and target individual players and kill them. But the middle one makes loads of icy circles go on the floor that you can stand in, be stunned on purpose, and let it break you out. If it breaks you out, the damage is done to the ice. If it doesn't break you out, the damage is done to you. So, first boss smashes the floor. You go and find something yellow to stand in. Yes, yellow snow. Second mechanic, hide behind a pillar. Rinse, repeat. But they both need to die roughly the same time. Bless and Lena hit the middle one. I'll hit the one with Adrea on. And we'll keep an eye on the health as we go. Don't pull the boss until the words are over. Your DLC have more mechanics and feel slightly stronger than non-DLC, or maybe it's a placebo effect. It is. Not necessarily hard at pure damage or HP. No, I mean, some of the base game stuff will absolutely wreck people. It's perspective, not necessarily placebo, it's perspective. You've had more experience. To other people, dungeon's a dungeon, difficult is difficult. It's just, hey, there's something that's on vet and it's kicking my ass. You two need to go in the middle. Adrea's already pulled. We're good, the mechanic hasn't broken. I'm going over here. Oh, I broke fucking free. Bollocks. 3, 2, 1. Can I get there on time? Freeze me, please. Got it. That was lucky. I had to wait till CC fucking ran out. I did not mean to break. I thought it was busted. My bad. There's 2 of you on that one. How have you not killed it quicker? Have that. So next mechanic. Hide behind the pillar. Kill any boss. This is very fast. 1 down. Fucking hell, that was quick. In Vaults, I always see someone get killed by the ghost at the start and reflects the damage. That's what we were talking about earlier. We didn't even see the mechanic, dude. We just flattened him. And in groups with extreme DPS, I've even seen that mechanic trigger all the time. Didn't see it. But yeah, you're right. That's a one-shot. It's designed to trip people up. There's some harsh shit in some of the base game stuff. Look at Krag, for example, one of the most underestimated bosses in the game. Kills some of the most elitist of players, and I don't mean elite, because elite means really good. I mean the ones that are stuck up because they're mildly decent at the game and they think that everyone else is a noob. I've watched overconfident, high CP players run into that boss, not dodge roll the big fucking mechanic, and die in the face. On a regular basis. I had a comment on YouTube once going, no one good at the game dies to that. Haha, you think you're better than you are. When was the last time you logged on? Fucking Morrowind? It's tricky. They do try to catch you out. Oh, I'm in trouble. Woo-hoo-hoo. This boss is really simple. Stay as close as fucking possible. Do not get caught by the lasers. Wiggle in and out if you have to get away from them, but do not run away. You need to make sure you break someone free as soon as you see them stoned or you hear the steam. Someone at the back went and giggled. Stone bow. You do know it's legal in lots of places now, right? Not cool anymore. Stay close. If you're too far away, you won't have enough time to break people free, basically. The orb should be the only one that stuns people, and it should be the tank. This is going to get splattered. Focus the orb at all times, mind the laser. Orb is in. 2 orbs are in. Holy fuck. Someone's stuck. Gotcha. 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 Haven't gotcha. You two, Lena and Fless, are not breaking people out. That was silly. You just ruined your no death. Never mind. I had to unsynergy. I had to synergy 3 times there. You've got to pay attention. Anyway, it's dead. That's something that's commonly, what's the word for it? Applied, I guess, is when damage is going so high, people look too much at the numbers going, oh my god, the numbers are really high, and they forget to actually apply the mechanics. You have to break people free. As soon as you hear it, just goes, tss, you can't miss it. You physically cannot miss it. With your eyes or your ears, unless one of them doesn't function, in which case, well, look, use the other one more better. And it's not brown, Lena. You haven't got an excuse. I can't recall the dungeon name, but most I've seen players fall, even with decent CP, is the Dwemer triplet bosses. That's a trial. You talking about... Well, technically not. Maybe it's an arena too. Are you talking about second round Maelstrom, or are you talking about the Halls of Fabrication? Dude, that's not the one people fail on the most. They fail a lot, but it's not the most. I mean, Zos has the actual numbers for what is the most failed, but I would argue even to this day that the twins in VMOL is more. And that's down to a very simple mechanic. That is down to... Just put VMOL in the chat before I have to over-explain it and people won't know what the fuck I'm talking about because I've got no relative visual to explain. Put VMOL in the chat. Dungeons, it's in the desert. Oh, you mean fucking Vollenfell? As base game dungeons go, yes, people do fail that a lot. A hell of a lot. Good call. There's actually 3 areas with triplets, and they're all Dwemer. Vaults of Madness, Maelstrom. No, not Vaults of Madness. Vollenfell, Maelstrom, and Hoth. Andrea, be sure to get that meteor, the geyser on this one, otherwise we're in trouble. I meant on the boss, not this bit. This bit's fine. For those that don't know, the next boss has got very low health on purpose. You can overburn it very, very easily, and that forces the mechanics. Every 10%, you get a lemonade. If you have more than one in the room, you'll get a geyser. You have to block it. If you don't block it, you're all dead. Basically, the tank just needs to go and find it, but it's very, very fast-paced, so they don't have a lot of time to move. You got to basically keep spinning your camera and look for it. As soon as you see it, get it. Stay back. Just stay back. You will not have to dodge roll and waste DPS. Yes, you will be, because that takes time. I think you guys in the room. Damage shield just in case. It's in the room. It's fucking dead. Wow. Goodbye. Next. Fucking, what's the point of me explaining it? Do you explain mechanics on stream? I try to. Actually, the same one as the Maelstrom Arena. No, it's not. Oh, you mean the giant? Yeah, sure. I mean, as soon as they introduced that to the game, everyone was like, oh my god, Maelstrom PTSD. Yeah, you thought that all by yourself, mate. Everybody thought it. And it was done on purpose. They wanted to introduce an enemy that you were possibly familiar with in somewhere that made sense. I want to loot this stuff without getting skeever fucked. These here as well, they trip you up. See this? Dead. Dead. Easy, right? Now, when you go into Ice Reach and you see the same harpies, assume they're going to die just as quick. Not a chance. They're fuckers. And while they may be trivial to a group that is prepared for them, if you're not prepared, you will die fast. That's also in the Ice Reach video. Someone put Scalecaller or SP in the chat for the guide for this particular dungeon. There are mechanics. I have been trying to explain them along the way. I usually do while we're in the fight, but everything's dead. P, thank you very much. Was going to be a no-death run, but unfortunately, Adrea didn't get broken out of his synergy because people were hugging laser beams. Fair and fun for Trigger and PTSD. Definitely the boss I died to in Maelstrom the most. Most people do because they try to burn it. That's the mentality. Get the better of you. Sumo! Which been twitchy and didn't get the notification he was on. How you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. Did you see that clusterfuck of shit we had to deal with earlier in GTA where people were shooting through fucking buildings? We met some hackers earlier. That was fun. Then we killed them when they got mad and left. You're the Dragonborn. Let's go. You know the rules. People to fight start again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place to stream. I have to kill you instead. Thank you very much for the resub. Massively appreciated. Next room is quite simple. Use the radius of the circle, not the diameter. That way, you don't have to hug the edge or the side. You can just stay in the middle. If you stay in the middle, your journey from the middle to the edges is much, much more shorter. Which means you're not likely to kill the group by not getting there on time. Really bloody simple, actually. Meow. The fight has got loads of intricate mechanics, yes, of course, but the basic way to look at this is hold it in the middle. Every time one of these guys lights up, tank goes over and blocks it. And come back to the middle again. Then, the ads around the room, matey boy over there, will tell you which ones to kill. Kill him. He'll make a potion and make you double hard. Good, it wasn't using interrupt as often as needed. It's not so much the interrupt and stuff, it's a case of that particular boss. That's where I was going with it before. I was rudely interrupted with money. Thank you very much. People try to default and do as much damage as possible rather than learn the mechanics. They would much rather skip everything than understand it. And then complain that they keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over, displaying quite literally the definition of insanity, instead of just going, I wonder what I need to do. If you apply yourself better, Adrea, you gotta wake up, dude. There's a fucking thing there. If you apply yourself in a situation better, like you actually pay attention to the mechanics, you'll be able to burn things easier because you'll know when certain triggers happen, what is coming, and how to deal with it. Instead of, nuke it, I died. Nuke it, I died again. Nuke it, I died again. Dude, stop it. Stop it. And just stand still for a minute. Learn the mechanics. And try again. just constantly running into it, blindly thinking that you're going to be able to out DPS everything is going to cause nothing but fucking upset. You're going to lose more times than you win. Now, to start with, obviously you're going to lose a lot anyway because it's practice. But you're going to make a rod for your own back if you don't just pay attention. VMA in the chat if you want any help with any of those bosses. The ice one specifically is the probably most failed, and it is because of that. There's a very easy system to follow on that particular fight. I can explain it. Pick an island, have your back to the wall while on the island. Every time you push the boss a little bit, 2 ads will spawn. Look to the right, that's where they'll be. Kill them, then push the boss till it's red and move. Rinse, repeat 3 times. Have you noticed the trigger or the similarity even with those bosses? So Maelstrom Arena, push the boss a bit, 2 ads come into the room. Next phase, push the boss a bit, 2 ads come into the room, and so on and so forth. The boss we just fought earlier, the ice boss, push the boss a bit, ad comes into the room. Push the boss a bit, ad comes into the room. They tried to make it very, very similar. Although, Nereds are horrible. This is going to be ridiculous. Wild light attack. This one's really, really simple. There's 3 dragons in the room. Pick 2. Preferably one next to the middle one. So the middle and the right or the middle and the left. Whichever one you've decided to pick, that is the line that you should stay inside of. So this line here, the gap between the 2, that's what you're looking for. Where the fuck is he? Shield, miles away. So here it would make sense for us to stand here. In line with these. As you can see here, between the 2 dragons, if I stand here, the poison's never going to get me. And even if it does, I can move ever so slightly left or right. We're not getting to see any fucking poison today. Shield. Holy fuck, she's dying fast. By the time I've had to even pretend to explain the mechanics, she's dead. The mechanics trigger every 20%. We've done 2 phases. She's nearly down. Shit build. She's dead. No more phases. It's over. That is ridiculous. I will explain slowly now that we've got time to see what the fuck is going on. She does a heavy attack, tank needs to block it. She does a Dawnbreaker, tank needs to dodge it. So that's 2 different mechanics, but the Dawnbreaker counts as one of the major mechanics. Heavy attack's usually just one of those things you expect. Dawnbreaker, Flame Breath. Flame Breath is where she will breathe fire at someone, and you can kind of kite around away from your group to get away from it and then come back in again. And the kind of Zarn Beam, the Breath Beam, that will suspend a player in the air and set them on fire, and someone needs to get in front of it. So, dodge roll the Dawnbreaker, kite the fire, and of course get in the way of the beam. Outside of all that stuff, those 3 major mechanics, every single time she does one, the next part will be poison after the first 80% of health. One of these will spit out a triangle. So pick a side, either left or right. She'll do a mechanic, one of the 3, then poison. One of the 3, then poison, and over and over and over. If you stand here, between the dragons, in line with it, the poison will be there or there. This line is where it will basically section off, and you get to do this or this. That's it. If you stand here, or here, or over here, and you're in the middle of these triangles, you're an idiot. Don't do it. You will die. You can't dodge roll it. You're not fast enough. The game has already decided you're dead. So, stay in line at the back, or the front, or the middle. But as long as you're in line. 3 major mechanics. 1 mechanic, poison. 2 mechanic, poison. 3 mechanic, poison, and so on and so forth. The mechanic is random. The poison is every other mechanic. Outside of that, every 20%, she will be invulnerable. Kill 2 icicles. Get in the shield. Rinse, repeat. Dungeon Finder. Oh, not... I pressed the wrong dungeon. Say no. Press no. Shipwright's Regret? Oh, I need to move. Can't do it because I've already activated it and cancelled it. Let me go here. Pretty good tips. All in the video. Even on hard mode, apply the same strategy. Yes, you have to kill the ads, and yes, you have to get 1 person in the laser, 1 person in the shield, 1 in the ice, and 1 in the geyser.
Drinks all around.
Obviously. But outside of that, play it exactly the same. Stereo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. If you don't do that, someone is going to make a mistake, and you will not recover. Let's do this. BSR, no, not even BSR. SR in the chat for Shipwright's regret. Excuse me. Ha ha ha. There's what I made earlier.
She is fine, sure.
Boing.
Oscar will be back any moment.
This dungeon's mega. Don't stab and stupid, don't panic, don't run around like a lunatic. Stag it up, knock it down. Secret, let's go. These reduce your armor, damage, and healing. There is one per player in the boss fight. Kill them. If you don't kill them, expect to die. Just stacking them up nicely makes a big difference. Good pull. Chip bag. Sweet crit. The secrets in here are actually quite harsh. They will wipe groups. They've made it so these bosses are a bit of a challenge. It's not just go in, get your secret. It's a creepy witch.
You should have left me to the plague. At least I'd waste away surrounded by them.
Dre, you're the tank. Pull it. Let's go.
But I'm gone.
She's a fucking lunatic. Have you heard the script?
Until I drown.
Proper siren. Absolutely fucking crazy. Ghosts. You can't hurt her at the moment, but she will still emit nasty AoE effects. AoE effects, area of effect effects. She will emit nasty AoEs. You need to watch your feet. Now, when they're all dead, then all of them can do the effect, but you can only hit her. So, watch your feet. He has to drop the archer over there because this one's dead. Stay the fuck away.
Like you always wanted. You left me. Why did you leave me?
Watch out. That's the part that kills people. The pop at the end.
I love weddings. Drinks all around.
Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat. How you doing? Oh. Don't you just love these levels with all these boxes and barrels and wheels and shit in the way? VKA flashbacks. If you know, you know. Fucking everything trips you up. It's like Celine's Web, but on crack. You know, where every single route will trip you up. Like you've never been in the woods before and it's your first time. You just stumble like a twat constantly. Boing. First boss. Gonna die very quickly. Spread out. Do not get caught by the AoEs that come out. 3, 2, 1, dodge roll. If you dodge roll it, you won't end up picking one up and it won't spread out and hit everybody else again. They actually stagger. When it goes in the ground, spread out, don't overlap your AoEs. Splat! Ads must die. Dre's gonna bring them in anyway because he's mega. That's the rules. Ads must die. Ads are dead. Beautiful. Dodge. Everybody did it. Beautiful. That's it. Basically. Got Malcolm coming up as a phase in the middle. We'll get rid of him quickly. That ghost has to die, otherwise you're not going to do any damage. If you run away, Lennart and Fless, you're going to cause problems. Stay close. See how controlled that is? Ghost Pants is back. 3, 2, 1, dodge. Someone didn't dodge. That will stun the whole group. On hard mode, if you don't pay attention to that, you may as well just quit. I mean, practice it. That's the one. I always get those muddled up. Malcolm's back. Flame Shaper. Good shot. Oh. Ghost Pants. You can actually stand in the big spread in AoE and then dodge roll as soon as it pops. This one, 3, 2, 1, dodge roll. See? That's what it's for. Or you can just stay the fuck away and move out the way of it. That's a bit more difficult to do on hard mode because you want to stay relatively close, especially with the stacking mechanic, so just watch your feet. Dodge rolling inside of it is perfectly fine. Much like the popcorn mechanic in Sanctum Ophidia, but not a lot of people know that. They don't. All in the video also. VSO in the chat if you want that one. Secret! Oh, you're pulling stuff? Okay. Thank you for the link! Run, run, run! Not a fucking torch bug. Any game that doesn't have at least one hidden tunnel or hidden base in a waterfall is a shit game. You have to have at least one. Because everyone's going to check. Have more waterfalls. Have 50 and only one secret one. Someone will find it. This dude sucks. If you get caught, you're in trouble. When the dogs jump at you, dodge roll. Why is it Drea? Oh, there you are. Spread out, splat him. Don't dance. No need. Control your left stick. This is unnecessary. 3, 2, 1, dodge. It did bash. Disagree. You can't run away. Stop running away. Just dodge roll.
I love winning. Drinks
Thank
all
you for the
around.
follow. We are pushing numbers, people. We are not far off of 34k. Get in. 3, 2, 1, dodge. Bash. Bash. Where is he? Of course he's right next to me. Try not to be too close to him when he spawns, obviously, because that happens. Three, 2, 1, dodge. Watch out! Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Excuse me. Next pull. Well, the one after the next pull, actually. The doggies. If you are a DPS or a healer and you're impatient as fuck, you're going to learn very quickly which enemies not to mess with. The doggies, there's 5 of them. There's a big one in the middle. Do not get in his way. He will one-shot you if he charges at you and you're too late. You won't block it. Stay out the fucking way of it. Not this one. It's coming up just before the boss. Loot. Thank you. This one coming up. This fucking hurts. Him in the middle there. Gora. Do not get in the way of his charge. You will regret it. I know he feels like he's squishy in this particular setup, but he does hit hard. This boss is simple. When she puts red roots on the ground, you've got some doggies to kill around the room. If you don't kill them, then you'll have no space to stand and you'll blow up. Technically, on regular vet, you can get away with just 1. On hard mode, you need to get rid of at least 2. So in the video, I shout red, red, red. That's just to let you know it's fucking happening. You've got ads to kill, obviously, but, I mean, they can die in AoE most of the time to this particular setup anyway, but it depends on your group. But after certain health percentages, she will actually go into a phase where she spawns a circle on the ground just for her. If she stands in it, like that when she's glowing blue, she'll be invulnerable for a number of seconds, about 3 if she leaves it. So keep her out of it at all times to prevent her from going invulnerable. Dude, she hasn't even done the fucking red phase yet. She's not going to do it. She's invulnerable. She's not. Okay, no dog phases. What the shit? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That was quick. Wow. Next. Boing. Lazy Sorc in the chat if you want the builds. Malcolm if you want the tank. Leonard's found a chest. Fabulous. He's got keen eye, obviously. Ring as well. Jewelry and weapons don't drop from anything apart from the boss. They do. They drop from all trash and all chests. If you're lucky. Next secret boss is very, very simple. Stay the fuck still. Wait until the haters come and say that the game is bugged and it's not the build because if Zos gave you 2 bars, you need to use that. Dude, it's fucking stupid. I've heard wet excuses like that. And all those things come from people's... Well, they come from people that don't even fucking matter anyway. Not the least to you. They matter to themselves and to their mums, but that's it. Are they in your group? No. Are they ever going to be in your group? No. Are you ever going to play together in any way, shape, or form? No. So why do they fucking care? Stay out of it. Stick to your own group. That's why it's called your group, because you kind of communicate within that small circle. Fuck them. People can say what they like. Doesn't make it true. Or any less valid of a playstyle. And their argument is invalid at that point anyway. Well, they would... You have to use 2, because otherwise... they wouldn't have given you 2 bars. I hear your argument, and I raise you the Ring of Oaken Soul. Because if we have to do the things that Zos gives us, we have to do with the things that Zos gives us. Well, Zos gave us that after they gave us 2 bars. So they changed their mind. Now, bear in mind, there will be excuses coming out of people's faces for that. But imagine. Imagine that being an afterthought and actual logic being applied, making it make more sense to actually do that because that was an upgrade or a fix or a change. No, that's not how it works. Ah, I see. It only works if you say it. 1 bar until 15. Nope. 1 bar until 15, then you get the option for 2 bars. And then when you played the game long enough and you unlock High Isle, or you get it, then you can play 1 again if you want. You can play 1 anyway. You've always been able to play 1 if you want to. You just don't swap. Really as simple as that. Block. Do not move. Risky as it is, don't move. I need to get some fucking painkillers or something after this. I'm fucked. Where's the little boy? Rash, did you see that bullshit earlier? Fucking shooting through the wall and shit. That was crazy. Fucking dude I ended up going, yeah, in GTA. I ended up nicking a helicopter and going really high up. The dude couldn't get to me, so he's running around at the bottom. Killed him twice. Next thing I know, he appears above my head, shooting me with a sniper rifle. I don't mean on a building. He appeared above my fucking head. Everywhere we went, it was oh, brilliant. I got a painkiller. I fucking need this. That part I didn't see. Dude, go about 30 minutes before the end. You'll see. It was ridiculous. Me and Tony were both on there, and there was 2 dudes literally just fucking ninja one-shot locking from miles and miles and miles away. Got to the point where we're in a position where they just couldn't do anything about it, and then I killed the fuckers while dealing with the SWAT team, and he appeared above my head with a sniper rifle in the sky. Yeah, they're hacking fuckers. Grief and hacking fuckers. So the part when you entered the heli and he shot you in the moment you entered it, it was hilarious. No, not that bit. That was different. Was hidden up the top, got shot through the wall. Yep. They were locking and shooting one-shots through walls. Was after that? Yep. Fucking crazy. They got killed a couple of times eventually, and they left the server. Report it. What's the fucking point, dude? Isn't gonna get anywhere. Boing. What would I get out of that? Nothing. I'm never gonna see him again anyway. Fuck him. It's just a dungeon at level 10, so Zos is saying that one bar is possible, and if you want, you can have another one. Well, that's exactly what it is. What I said. It's an option. Splat. This boss is quite simple. Keep them near the ads if you can, although this particular group is going to splat him anyway, so you might not see many of the mechanics. You can jump into the middle. Not going to jump into the middle. He's gone. Ooh, that was quick. 2 of these down and Malcolm will appear. In this corner. Drea already knows. Oh, well, of course I got the mechanic on me. Malcolm is dumb as fuck. Will run straight at you. If he does his choo-choo train mechanic, just move to the side. Derulo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Evening. It is. Oh shit. We are 3 Lazy Sorcs and a Malcolm today. Splatting faces. Even this boss hasn't been doing his mechanics. Oh, we've finally seen it. Ow. Oh my fucking god, I got stunned. My bad. I got stunned and then pushed back into the water. Well, correction, got pushed in by the water. Let them feel good about themselves and just move on about your day in the end. They don't matter. They don't matter. Just fucking annoying when you're trying to demonstrate something. Win or lose, it doesn't make a fucking difference. But when you're being greeted by hackers, and then you know full well the audience at that point in time is just full of fucking 10-year-olds that think hacking doesn't exist and winning is winning. Oh, it's a fucking mess. That's 40 minutes at work. Thought I'd tune in real quick. Nice! Well, I just ruined the no-death run. I got caught by a stun mechanic and then pushed into, like that, pushed into it. Because apparently knockback and stun don't agree with each other. Oh well. I did a dumb. Maybe one day it'll get deleted in a different account and go their day as nothing happened. Yeah, they'll just buy another fucking account off eBay. Because you notice where they got it from in the first place. You do know, though, Rash and also whoever else was watching, that they actually... You couldn't hear our comms because we were talking to each other side by side. But basically, what they did is Tony went to go and get her character's appearance changed. She went to go and get her hair done at the barber's. And, this level 117 dude, or whatever he is, looked on the playlist, hunted down a level 7, and waited outside the shop for them in a flying, armored, bulletproof, spike-covered, missile launcher firing car. And that's how it all started. The whole map, he looked for the lowest person and camped outside the shop waiting for them. Like a big, big boy. Like, what the fuck? It is what it is. PvP is PvP. But if that's what you've got to do, you're not very good. It's hilarious. Like, well, you're not very good because you got killed. Yeah, aimbot through a wall from fucking miles away. I never realized how bad they were, actually. The game's fucking phenomenal. Absolutely love it. But I never realized how bad the hacking was. And I did a little bit of research and like, fuck me. It's worse than COD. Still a good game, though. Not gonna lie, respect that you can focus while reading and answering every question. Couldn't be me. It takes a bit of practice. That's not easy. Multitasking genius. Thank you very much. Don't say the G word online. People will lose their shit. It's not clever. He's a pain in the ass. Should be deleted. Zos should ban him from the game because he's making the players bad. People actually use those words. Yeah, I know. Right. Next. Not Shipwright's regret. We want to do random. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to go specific. Specific. Got nuked just a moment by Hacks on Crack. Do you think they are playing a clean game? Doubt it. No, definitely not. Let's see. I wonder what Adrea can handle without a healer on hard mode. Adrea, how comfortable are you with Moonhunter on hard mode? Now, I know you're comfortable with the mechanics. How comfortable are you without a healer? We'll find out, I guess. Some of us pay good money for this level of abuse. They do. This is true. I saw the post and everything, and these people were like, well, yeah, they pay $10 for cheats. Like, actually, they're 50. Well, that makes all the fucking difference, doesn't it? Hazel, how much bigger is the ESO community on PC compared to console? No actual answer to that one. I was thinking of switching. Why were you thinking of switching? Just so you can be in front of more people? What would be the benefit? Bear in mind, by the way, they have not, and I know people are going to lie to you and tell you different to this, but I will tell you a fact. There are no stats online telling us which server is bigger, or which server is busier, or which server does more trials, or this, that, or the other. There is no gauge for it. Now, Zos has the numbers. They don't share them. You could look at Steam, but that is just Steam alone. There are many, many thousands of people that don't use Steam, and they just use the main launcher. So there's no actual way to gauge it that we can see as consumers. More raids? Doesn't make a difference, dude. Depends on who's playing and what they're playing, not necessarily down to the server. Every server has an LFG window now, the looking for group or group finder for any content, including trials. So if people put more effort into using it, then of course they will find more of what they need. Flesh has already died. Rip, no death. That was a waste of time. Well, we're not going to do the no death speedrun hard mode anymore because Lena let Flesh die in the corridor on the first fucking room. Rip. Fire! If you don't interrupt the boss, you're dead. So when you're being sniped, dodge roll. Want to buy a thorn? Thank you. Flesh, do not run over your teammates with that AoE. It hurts muchly. The whole point is to separate yourselves. Adrea, there's more than one enemy in this room. What the actual fuck cheese is this? Oh, man. It's fucking all fell apart now. Also, would you ever come to Xbox? You got fans over here too. That. You hear what you just tried to do? Did you just try to guilt trip me into doing more work when I don't have enough to pay my rent anyway? Dude, I'm already on Xbox. I'm already on Xbox. Most people join one server. One. And apparently that's enough. I'm on 6. I do enough. Thank you very much. But I'm already on there. I'm on every single server. PlayStation, Xbox, PC, NA, EU, the lot. And a stupid amount of hours on PTS, but we won't talk about that. Depends on the time of the day rather than the server. NA, it's busy at different times. The EU weekends are busier during the afternoon. Correct, that's true. But again, that also depends on what the guilds are doing, because there are guilds that do stuff within their own chat, and they don't engage with the outside world in Elder Scrolls. They don't go to local chat areas. They don't go to popular areas, and they might raid all fucking night inside their private groups, basically. There were many that I used to be part of that would raid all the way through the night. 4 o'clock in the morning, you could get a fucking VSO, no problem. And I don't mean, only base game stuff. I mean, that was all that existed at the time. And it still does happen on a regular basis. It wasn't that long ago that I did 4 o'clock in the morning VMOL runs. People are there. It's just you need to know where to find them. Boing, boing. Patreon link? Ha ha ha! You could, Trouble, you could get a stream takeover and make me go to Xbox. It's got to be worth my while, basically. I play on everything. The takeovers and the one-to-ones are designed to be accessible on every single server so that nobody's left out. Boing! Nothing happened. So, these mechanics here are quite simple. There are Spriggans in the room that will turn you into Danger Mouse. Other people need to interrupt. Yeah, I know. You got to rely on other people to help you. Imagine that. Don't expect it to go well. It won't. Moonhunter in the chat. It might be MHK, actually. Moonhunter Keep in the chat for the guide if you want it. Everything you need to know is in the video. It has been slightly altered since then, but, I mean, you won't notice. Maybe it's just Moonhunter. I don't remember. This here, Danger Mouse, has to be interrupted. Pop! Imps need to die also. They're fucking horrible. Danger Mouse mechanic. It's no good people only screaming when they are pinned. Other people need to notice the beam. Beautiful. Much better. Easy peasy. Ah, we found the link. Good. You got to watch out for stranglers because they will pin you. Now, all right, I'll explain. The thing that changed is basically you can break free of your own strangler juice now. Which I think is weak. I don't think they should have done it. Danger Mouse! Oh my god, we interrupt every single one except for when I've got it. I see how that works. Thank you. I don't think they should have made it so that you can break yourself free. I think they should have continued to make it so that your group actually has to pay attention, because changing a mechanic for, well, groups don't really do that, negates the point of it being group play. I don't think they should have done it at all. If you want to make something a bit easier by making it hit less damage, I guess, or have less health, or remove a particular mechanic because people just fail it all the time, whatever, but interrupt this to let your group free, I don't think they should change that. You can still do it, especially if someone's got no stamina left or whatever, but I think that's a bit weak. Now we've got to kill the things. I understand they took a mechanic away from Bloodroot Forge a long time ago. They took away the Atronachs because people just couldn't fucking manage them. Fair enough. But an interrupt mechanic is crucial, and it teaches players to pay attention to the basics, especially at later content, because people forget. Taking it out again? No. Too late now. They've already fucking changed it, but I would not have done that. Finn should have applied his get good mentality. Where the fuck is it? Wrong way. You're not going to kill that if you don't kill the Spriggans. So you can be there all day if you want. Ah, it did spawn anyway. Listen. She says you must defeat the remaining Spriggans. She actually says it. We've still got one alive. Fuck my life. I have a wall. I don't think I'll go under. Is it dead? Yes. Still not dead. In the video, I tell you to split up in twos. The reason for that is then you can break the other person free if you get caught by the Strangler. Remember, they nerfed it. Now, I use that term very, very rarely because it does have a definition. Like moving something unnecessary, or what I think is unnecessary, versus something that has been adjusted for balance. I don't think that was necessary. I think they were just like, do you know what? Fuck this. Sick of people complaining about stranglers. Let's just delete what they're for. No. Make it more obvious. Have a subtitle. Your friend is stuck by a strangler. Then the mechanic is still there. People still have to actually play the mechanics, but they've got a better alert for it. That would be, in my opinion, a fair resolve. My opinion don't count, they don't care. You know, people talk like that on forums. It's fucking depressing. They don't care. They're not your mum. They don't need to. C word is misused. Boing. Having a shit idea, getting it denied, and then using the words, they don't care about me, makes you a shit human. It does. Just because you didn't get your own way doesn't mean someone doesn't care. It just means that your idea might be not very good. You can be told, no. Boing, boing, boing. Well, I think it's a great idea. Make your own game then. Show us how good the idea is. Or just offer feedback and then leave it there. This boss, by the way, very simple. There is lots and lots of doggies in the room. You do need to kill them, but they cannot, listen carefully, they cannot, listen even more carefully, they cannot be taunted. So don't keep having a go at your fucking tank. It's not the tank's fault. The tank can pull them and pin them, but once CC is over, that's all they can do. In the meantime, kill the ads. There's lightning people. Well, how many people got their way by crying a lot, and that's where everything went downhill. I swear everything goes downhill, full stop. And it will always be the way until humans learn that you're never going to please every single human, and if you try, you will piss off more. And you'll destroy your own product. Boing. Still running. Yeah, for now. Cater to your actual audience. Or target audience. Remember that thing that you do when you're trying to gauge whether you can sell a product or not. Boing. You need a target audience, not all the audience. Same for YouTube and Twitch as well. If you don't like the stuff on my channel, then it's just not for you. Or don't watch it. Or it's shit. Either way, you'll find what you are looking for if you look hard enough. But expecting creators to change everything for you, well, they're not really creating anything then, are they? They're following a guideline of someone that isn't experienced in it. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. We were going to go no death on this one, much like every person in every dungeon, but someone died. A couple of us did, actually. It was a mess. First boss did not go well at all. There was a huge lack of ability and overconfidence. Apparently, running into a room doing nothing would pass the boss fight. Boing. And I got killed doing so. Uh-oh, Juffy. Oh, for those that don't know what we're on. 1 Malcolm, which is the tank, and 3 new and improved Lazy Sorcs. The most recent video went up less than a week ago. Put Lazy Sorc in the chat if you want the build. You may have seen it on the internet already a million times because the Easy Sorc has been out for 8 years. Lazy Sorc is the 1-bar variant of that original build. Note I use those words very carefully, by the way. This is the update. It is stupid. No effort whatsoever. A little bit more button pressing to the previous ones. Just like 1, basically. To allow those that have got really good at it to apply a tiny bit of extra skill. If necessary. If not, keep the old one. It's almost like you're learning to get better each time. Rach, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are in Moonhunter Keep, and this next boss is going to get splattered. Adrea is going to be amazing and pull everything to the boss, and we're going to splat it all in the face. Peon Grim, welcome in as well. Both of you get a ninja button. Jeff Papa. I got way too much ulti. I should have used this ages ago. I'm going to save it for the boss. Fucking hell, man. Three, 2, 1, splat. Maybe. Relax, don't panic. Oh, it's fucking quick. Make sure that doggy is fucking taunted and we're all good. Shit, the bed. Woo! Don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. Oh, rip. That's good fun. It is. I had to move my feet ever so slightly. This one, the more damage you do, the more the mechanics will stagger. You get 2 wolves, then 3, 2 wolves, then 3, and then at the end you get 2 wolves and 3, and it constantly repeats. But with these, that's going to trigger so fucking fast, we might be in trouble. Negate bubbles would be great here, but we don't really have enough time to kind of stagger them. So maybe we could get away with it. Everyone put negate bubble on, take turns with it. I'll fire mine on the first doggies, Fless on the next ones, Lena on the next ones, and then we'll just stagger them as and when. Let's go! Doggies have to die first. If they aim at you with a heavy attack, you need to dodge roll backwards. Never spin, because they follow you. You gotta taunt that dude. Doggies? You fucking thing. Actually lived. They should run in here and get stunned. Perfect. Fucking hell, they've gone down quick. The boss is at 57% health already. We didn't hit hard mode, did we? Rip. Dead anyway. Whoever's on next negate, get ready. I don't see. That's not a negate. That's 2 Atronachs. Well, fine. I'll do it then. Andrea pulled the boss. We didn't get time to press hard mode. I blame Andrea. We got scared. Oh well, it's dead anyway.
I love winning.
I don't want to go in the pool.
We must leave. Either not
Got my hard mode clear on this at the weekend. Last boss was a mess, but we got it done. Nice! Thank you for the follow.
No, I
Right, let's see what's next.
control it. Now at least.
Activity finder, dungeon finder. We're doing all the dungeons today. No, we're not. We're just doing randoms,
All
but
is well then, yes?
getting lots done.
Lycosa is killed. You are cured.
Hmm.
A happy ending all around.
Don't want to do base game. If we can help it.
I know you're one of them. A werewolf. I knew it the minute I
Bloodroot's pretty good.
Oh, will you
We
kill
can smash that really
Will
fast.
you kill your ally
Right,
just
don't pull
because
anything
of
just
what
yet. I
she
need to
is?
ninja off real quick. 1 second. It's gonna get my feet. Okay, let's go. What the fuck is it? BRF? Bloodroot Forge? Or maybe just Bloodroot. It's an old command. Speedrun hub and no death all at once. There isn't technically a trifecta for this, but this is back when they were all individual ones. So we're gonna do it. Hard mode to be quick as fuck. First boss, really easy. Second boss, we're going to try and stay in the bubble, but everything has to die. The trick for that is that Adrea has to taunt everything as fast as fuck. Basically the bears. If he does that, we might be able to nail it inside the bubble, but if not, then we're dead. So, very risky, but we're going to try it anyway. Primary targets for the ads are stranglers, actually. First boss coming up. This one's quite straightforward. Hold the boss still. Ads will die anyway. Third above you, but I'm only one who can't log in. Got DC and Cyrodiil. I have no idea, dude. I'm clearly in the game. Why do people go to streams to find out or to tell people that it's crashing? I'm not Zos. But no, I'm in the game. I don't know what's happened. You might have to check the server status online. Boing. Next, watch Stranglers. 3, 2, 1, go. So dude, just the only really quick option I found. No, I have no idea. I'm in. But there is a way to check server status online, or just honestly keep an eye on fucking Twitter. As soon as you see everyone complaining at once, you know the server's down. Also, it helps if you know which platform. Not to me, but for them. Boing. Andrea, are you here? Thanks, slow today. Stranglers are obviously primary. Need to swap ulties. Dude, these aren't taunted at all. Thank you. Right, swap ulti. We're gonna stay in the bubble. Thank you for the chicken attack, much appreciated. We're gonna stay in the bubble. Adrea, taunt every single bear that you see. If anyone gets aggro on a bear, dodge roll, but don't fall out of the bubble. That's the trick to trying to nuke it on the spot. Outside the bubble, you can't hurt her. Inside the bubble, you can. You cannot hurt the bears. They will not be damaged while inside her bubble, but she will be. So highlight her. The bear does a heavy attack, dodge it. And what the fuck hit me? A snake. A cinch. The bear did a slam? I did not see that. He's there. Remember when I told Adrea to taunt the bears? I did say dodge on him, but I didn't see him do anything, so rip. Let's try that again by doing it properly. We can nuke the fucker, but you cannot get caught by the ads. You can't kill them. Let me say that again, just in case you refuse to hear the second time.
I love winnings.
You cannot kill them while they're in the bubble. Outside the bubble, you can kill them and not hurt her. Inside the bubble, you can hurt her and not kill them. We're staying in. Go! See, people never believe you the first time, so they have to die multiple times first in order for it to sink in. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Still don't trust it. Get all the aggro. That was much better. Although I got all the aggro off the bear anyway. Now, if we'd have done that the first time, we wouldn't have died. Next. The bulls in here have two very important mechanics. One pins two people to the ground, you got to interrupt and they got to get out of the fire circle before it pops. The other one, big heavy attack where the guys are on the ground that needs to be blocked by the tank. So one's a block mechanic, the other one's an interrupt mechanic. Pretty simple, base game stuff. They teach you in the tutorial, but if you don't do it, you will die. One pull actually has both and it's horrible. I disagree, falling in the lava. I got out of that. I'm telling you, Mum. The rest of the bosses should be fucking easy. That one was quite straightforward, to be fair. Apart from the wipe. That's the risk on methods like that, though. It's either it will work or it 100% won't. There's no in between. There's no recovery. There's no nothing. One fuck up, you're all dead. Uh-oh. That is the first bull. He will put a geyser on the ground. You got to block. I disagree. That there. That will teach you mechanics that you are going to see later. They always put these breadcrumb mechanics in to teach you stuff. Galchabar, the boss, does that mechanic. If you paid attention to it there, you will know what to do when you see it again. But if not, then keep wiping. Boing. The link is above you for the mechanics guide if you need it. Bear in mind, Galshabar fight does not have Atronachs in it anymore. They have been removed. They were removed in Elsewhere. Just before Elsewhere, in fact.
That thundering hammer! It never rests! I just wanted to stop!
That is about as accurate as you can get for timeline as well, because I got to Zos to test Elsewhere in person all the way across the pond for Finn to tell me that he just nerfed the shit out of a dungeon I did a guide for. What the fuck, really? Why? Turns out that less than 2% of the people that had tried had passed that boss. They couldn't do it. Why is it on me? Why is it not dead? That only follows you if it's not dead. Oh, now you've killed it. Thank you. Whee! Need to jump on the platform in the lava in order to get rid of that. Or kill the thing that it comes from. Hello? Too late. Wing. This is the first time you'll see the other Minotaur. That one over there. What about DPS? He didn't do his mechanic, never mind. Food ran out. Rip. These Atros are to teach you about the next boss, but they took the Atros away. Who was that? Who did the fart? Clown Prince? Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Oh, come on. Potion swap, please. Space Invaders. We didn't kill the Atro. Where the fuck is the Atro? Oh, there he is. If you don't kill the Atro, you get chased by Gnome Crux. And it will kill you.
Well, I can't blow the rock with his curse. Never. Blood was spilled.
Not Gnome Crux. Gnome Crux.
But it won't be
Oral.
spilled by them.
Looks like lava. Looks like blood.
They fight!
Careful. I may have pulled the bull. He is going to do it this time. Stand corrected, he's not going to do it. Woof. What about Torn? Thank you. They are invulnerable in lava. So letting them go in, it doesn't help. I may have pulled. Where's Lenra and the Dread? Please don't tell me they crashed. No? Good. Relax, if nothing's chasing you, don't move. Boing. Incoming, hardest pull in the whole dungeon. Well, not yet. Yep, this is the one. Both bulls are in the room at the same time, so the tank could have to block the geyser if it's not dead yet, at the same time as being stunned by the other bull, which is not fucking ideal. That actually just happened. If not for the interrupt, that would be a dead tank. Come back, please. Again, this boss is still very, very tricky, but it's been altered They completely removed the Atronachs from the fight. Instead of making them less stressful, they uber nerfed it. Boing, boing. Come on. You see that fire? Don't go in. Stay on one of the pads. Big spread in AoE. Pads will appear. Stand on one. Wait for the fire to be completely gone before you go back in again. If you go in early, you're dead. Apart from that, Shulk mechanics and floor mechanic, you've seen them already. Shulk should die in the fight. Don't focus them, just hit Galshabar, they'll die anyway. Big circle. Maintain heavies to keep up Sergeant. Don't jump in until the fire's gone. Everyone jumps in too early. Let's come in. If they're chasing you, come in closer. Disagree. One phase. That was quick. Boing, 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 boing. Next boss is a tank test to see how well you can pull multiple different enemies with multiple different mechanics. Quite simple. Pull them all and run to the back of the wall. If you do that, they'll all stack together, then you come back in again. Bull must die first because then you'll have to deal with his fucking stun mechanic. He is the same as the other Minotaur, except with both mechanics combined. But above all, he'll pin 2 people. That's really important to note. A Warhorn? That's new. No chest. So, one boss there, one boss there, one boss there. Really simple. Back against that wall after you pulled them, and they will all stand on top of the bull while the DPS splat it. The Dre is already in. He got chained. Rip. Don't panic. Plenty of time. Fuck off, dude. Now the other boss triggers almost straight away after this fight, so you got to get out of the way, get all your dots out of the way, otherwise you can't trigger the hard mode. Dots off, run around and go and press the button. Where the fuck is the button? Ah. Easy peasy. Reverse nuke. Now, technically speaking, we've got enough ulti in this particular group to be able to smack them all at once, so just get on with it. But generally speaking, in this particular fight, you want to leave your ultis until all 3 are in the room. That way, you've got enough bursts at the end to start splatting them really, really quickly, instead of wasting all your bursts up front and having loads of things to deal with. That is explained more in the video, but it's reverse nuke. Nuke at the end. However, for this particular group, because we've got loads and loads of ulti building, we will have enough before they've even got all 3 in the room, so we can use it twice, as you can see. So the method behind that is every single one of those can heavy attack, and every single one of those can put lava on the ground. When all 3 are in the room, you're going to get 3 at once of each mechanic. You want to avoid that. Obviously, you want to get rid of them faster than you spawn them. If you spawn them faster and can't get rid of them, that's when you end up having all those mechanics for longer and you have trouble. Dude, stop messing with the fan. Overwhelming fucking heat flush there. We just lost the tank. That was shit. 3, 2, 1, dodge. Dodge again. Stamina all day long. 3, 2, 1, dodge. 3, 2, 1, dodge again. Nice. That could have been a lot easier. Stop fucking with the fan. Fallen Destroyer, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. What have I got? Loads of fucking rewards. So, again, let me explain this very briefly. The boss will heavy attack and throw lava across the room, making the area inaccessible. If there's 2 in the room, that's 2 heavy attacks you now have to deal with as a tank, and 2 lava pools that fill the room. When all 3 are in the room, there's 3 heavy attacks you now have to deal with 3 lava pools in the room each time. So instead of 1, 2, 3, you end up with 3, 6, 9. Very quickly. The room will get overwhelmed. So save your ultis and drop the house on them when all 3 are in and get rid of them at low health quicker. Rather than chucking all your DPS out at high health, making them all trigger and having them in the room doing that mechanic for longer. If they're doing it for longer, the room is going to get full quicker and you're going to die. So reverse nuke. But with this particular group, we've got so much fucking ulti regen, it actually doesn't matter. Just kill everything. Including the tank. Dungeon finder specific. I've got time for one more, then I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Something that you're not going to die to. No, we'll have a decent one. Falkreath. Everybody loves that. We'll splat it. Don't be dead. Nice quick dungeon. I'll hit just over midnight and then I can fuck off out of here. It is quiet today. Very quiet. So I'm going to let you all get to sleep on a school night. Boing! That'll give me more time to do other things. Boing, boing. Like sleep. Don't be scared of the ads. They don't hurt. Okay, they do hurt, but they also carry loot. Falkreath in the chat. I don't remember the command. FH? Possibly? Possible? Also, for those that are actually active at the moment, or lurkers, the daytime work while you lurk streams. Keep them or dump them. Bear in mind, it takes a lot of extra time. Possible? Haha. Said ninjas. Console release this week for the new DLC. And in less than, well, roughly 2 weeks now. Actually, not less than 2 weeks. Roughly 2 weeks. Close to 2 weeks. It's the announcement from ZOS. Yes, they are finally going to tell us what we're getting. Because we don't know. Lots of people pretend they know, but we don't know. Hold them all together. Splat them. And the boss is on me. Thank you. No. Love that seed shield. Next boss, very simple. When it rears up on his back legs, block. If you don't block, you're dead. If you do block, but you've got 5 health left, don't come to me saying I blocked and died. You didn't have enough health. Slash Lurk, resubbing. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate being Cake in the chat. The creative director of Zenimax Online Studios is in the chat, people. Game dev, by the way. He's a game dev. Now you know. Thanks to Mike Macon for the gifted sub. 6 months worth. What a legend. Block. Rich, did you know that on the 10th of April we get to find out the stuff and things? Did you know that? Spent half a day in Cyrodiil. What a blast. Nice. I have not. I've been doing loads of other stuff. Nope, says who? Well, the internet said that there'll be an announcement coming up to tell us the stuff and things that we're getting because we don't know yet. There's lots of people that seem to think they know what we're getting even though you haven't told them yet. But we find out then. Apparently. Weird, right? Oh dear. Much excite. Boing, boing. This is gonna hurt. We are on 3 new and improved Lazy Sorcs, Rich, alongside Malcolm, which is a Necro tank, which just drops the house of ultis all day long. He feeds the group from 2 different sources, and we can drop ultis all day long. And would you believe, Rich, I know you haven't watched the video yet, but would you believe that the Lazy Sorc now is using stamina? Stamina! Would you know why? Do you want me to tell you why, even though you make the game? It's because damage scales off of either resource depending on which one's higher. So now we can take advantage of more dodge rolls and blocks and all that kind of stuff instead. How about that? I mean, that's the long and short of it. That's the basics, but it's a bit more complex than that. Internet is as internet do. It is. And Lena is as Lena dead. Again. Imagine me putting you on a dungeon that I know you're not going to die in and you still die. We haven't even got to the last boss yet. I can't even do the Phosphoro dead joke because you've already done it. Back it. We look like we belong in Cyrodiil. We've all got massive banniers. Adrea's going for it. Adrea's dead! Ooh, maybe not. That was close. No. I'm not going in there first. You can do it. Rip. Fucking dead before he even gets in. Atros just die. Ooh, shout out to Rich in the chat. Look at that. Rich used to stream, actually. And then he got a real job and became a game dev. That's a joke for those people that were stupid enough to not call content creating a real job. Or game dev stuff as well, actually. Like, oh, it's not even a real job, is it? Okay, right. So you expect entertainment for free, but someone that provides it doesn't work. Got it. Different type of work. Next thing you'll be telling me, movie director isn't a real job. I'm afraid it is. Boing! Let's have a race. One each. Oh, I bet you get breach and not me. Boo! I got off balance, so fuck yeah. That's cheating. You're stacking it with 2 Sorcs at once. I'm going to win. I'm still winning. Fuck you. I'm not going to look. That means I still win. Whoa, that was quick. 3, 2, 1. Taunt the boss. Fucking hell. That's what the sandbar's for. Block. So much more freedom in CC situations. Adrea's gonna be breach this time. Thank you. He's got balance. Yes. You do realize that the off balance there came from a concussion proc that came from my banner that decided to then go off balance because of the wall of elements. It wasn't a shock glyph given the 20% increase to a status chance alongside any other chance multipliers, making it around 50% actually on this particular build. It was the shock from the banner. The bannier. That was lucky. Nice. Next. Now the next boss, as long as nobody does anything wrong, is going to get evaporated. We'll see. If panic kicks in, someone's going to die. For those that don't know the mechanics, this is quite simple actually. Sorcs has a habit of giving you breadcrumbs along the way. They will tell you what to do. So here's a synergy, and you have a thing around you. Then what happens is you kill ghosties like this. And when they get dead, a big beam will come out of them and you go, oh, cleanse. Cleanse. Oh, there's another one. Cleanse some more. That is teaching you the mechanic of the next fight. Don't just press buttons and go, ooh, that was fun. Remember it. Retain that information. Very important. If you want to remember or learn mechanics, in fact, if you want to learn mechanics in new dungeons, you have no idea what to do. Good, we've all been there, obviously. Everyone has a blind run first. But if you want to pick up mechanics quicker, understand the basic structure. They will always show you what's coming. Or at least most of the things. We doing it? I dropped that way too fucking early. Do it, do it. The Dre just pulled them all in. Holy shit. 50%. Don't panic. Keep doing it. 1 mil. No AoEs. It's not even started. Oh, there it goes. Eee, yuck. Next. So, we did splat it before the mechanic happened, but that spread an AoE that came out from underneath our feet. That is when you have to have as many cleanses as possible done, because each individual one that isn't cleansed will contribute towards the damage done to you when that pops. So, the more beams in the room, the more damage you take when it goes bang. They fuel it. Boing, boing. New. Last boss. Lots of people are scared of these 3 bulls in here. There's 3 different bulls that you get taught throughout the game. They will teach you individual mechanics for each one. Then you get to show what you've learned. People run around the fucking back instead. Wusses. I'm going to show you a very, very easy way to apply yourselves in this particular boss fight, by the way. Pillars around the room, always hug one together. Then you can all get rid of one at the same time rather than multiples. But basically, the middle of the room is a tiny, tiny square. In the video, I say corners. What I mean is 1 corner of that square each. Yes, there's 4 of you, which means you can have 1 corner each, all to yourself. If you do that, when the suck-in mechanic comes in, you won't be stacking. This is rinse repeat. Corners. 1 corner each. This is a curvy square, yes, but 1 corner each. You are not paying attention at all. Stand on it. 1 each. Flesh doesn't know what a corner is. Once it's done, move towards the pillar that you're going to hug. Oh, the ads are in fucking quick. All ads must die. They also must be taunted. He's going to do the suck-in mechanic, but I don't think... We're not going to see it. Get near the pillar that you're going to hug together. Obviously, Flesh has decided to go and pick our own pillar. You might make it. You did. Corners, straight away. This is the suck-in mechanic. Oh, he didn't do it. Fucking hell. At that point in time, you see the fire around the room? You get brought into the middle. If you're all on your own corners, you won't overlap. Then you just go backwards, 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 and then shift around the room in the same direction. No one will overlap any mechanics. Straight after, hug a pillar. We are way ahead. Adrea, you're going to need to taunt. Shout is incoming. 51% technically, but we're going way over it. Corners. Repeat. What are you doing, Lena? There you go. He's not going to do it. We did not get the mechanic at all. Wow. Well done. 3 minutes past 12. Right, okay. We'll do 1 for the road. 1 random. Thank you for the follow.
I love winnings. Drinks all
Pray for
around.
us. This might hurt. Actually,
So I am. Then let it be known on this
cancel. I have a plan.
that these warriors stand
We're going
in my
Castle
faith,
Thorn.
and that deeds shall be sung in my realm for generations.
If you're too far away from the boss will charge at you. If you don't dodge roll, you will be uppercutted.
Saviors of Falkreath.
Like Sagat from Street Fighter, you will get fucked up. Don't do it. Make sure you dodge roll if you get charged at. We are going for Castle Thorn. I don't think we're going to press hard mode because I don't know if there's enough focus. Maybe. If we die before the last boss, we'll press hard mode. If we find a dungeon, find a specific dungeon. Castle Thorn. All the way back to EverQuest in this one. No, they're not taken from there, but it reminds me a lot of Castle Mistmore. What, because it's Castle and Vampires? Yes. No, the color palette. Very cool. Boing. Pretty sure I've done the quest on this character a million times.
Here so far, Talfrid. You're not misleading me, are you?
I swear, what I told you is true. I see.
First boss is very simple. Spread out, don't stand in stupid. If you stand in any fire, when he does a jump, they'll all pop and you'll die. So don't do it. Don't scatter, don't dance, but don't stand in stupid. Lots of don'ts there. Meow. Let's go, let's go. I may have pulled the room, but I already had aggro, so I applied a stun for you. Which is really annoying for tanks that are trying to control the room. Although they're dead. This here kind of teaches you what's to come, because you've got one of these awkward jumpy doggy things.
I love winning. Drinks all around.
Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. We are flying through those people. We are 134 away from 34k on Twitch. Stay on Twitch, because this is going to be repeated on YouTube at some point this week, and that's going to confuse people. YouTube in the chat if you haven't followed the channel already. Survival in the chat if you haven't followed the new channel, because I've got 2. 3, 2, 1, fire! Stay the fuck still. Don't stand in stupid. Get off my feet. If stupid lands under you, move. Like that. Gently step out of it. If the dog charges at someone, it's going to need to be interrupted. Now, when it stomps, all the fire is going to go bang. If you're standing in any fire, you're dead and it's your own fault. Double cast, love it. It's not actually a double cast. It just looks like it is. Get him off me. See? All pops at once. Easy peasy. Run! CT in the chat, people, if you want the guide for this particular dungeon. Castle Thorn. CT. All there. I'm not going in first.
In my home. Please forgive my hospitality.
Full bags.
I have not entertained in centuries.
Don't you have a merchant? You should have gone before we left. Got to pull over just for a dryer. Does anybody else have that one person that always does that? On a really epic adventure. You've prepared everyone that it's going to take a long time. And then, just as you set off, one of you hasn't been yet. 40, thank you very much indeed for the alert. Much appreciated. Welcome in. And that'll do. Where the fuck has the dryer gone? I don't know where the fuck he went. Let's go. So, imps in here. I know they're horrible in Infinite Archive, and they're not really horrible anywhere else. This room is as bad as Infinite Archive. I don't mean this room, this dungeon. The imps will explode. When they explode, if you're standing in it, you explode too. Doesn't matter how hard you think you are, you're dead. Wing. Cousin does it. Always one. Still think that is reminiscent of the, or resembles the Ghostbuster doggies.
Well done, Talfi.
This boss does have multiple mechanics. Basically, when the bats spawn, pull the bats in, kill the bats. When the room's full of blood, get out. Make sure you block the flappy wings when they happen and kill the ad. Rinse, repeat. But we're not going to see any of that because this is fucked. He's dead. Don't move. Heavy, please. Fucking hell. 80%. 60%. 40. 20. Almost. A bit ahead of myself there. Nearly dead. Finish him.
Finish him.
Oh, yuck. Next. That's using Sorcerer. That's broad, though, because there's billions of ways to make a character. However, the short version, Sorcerer. Kill everything. Don't stand anywhere near the imps, otherwise you're dead. Including the tank. Uh-oh. Oh, he got out. Want to loot body? Put Lazy Sorc in the chat. It's the most recent updated version of it. Technically started off 8 years ago as the Easy Sorc. Lazy Sorc as its 1-bar variant. This is the updated version of that. It was released just less than a week ago. I don't know what Len is doing, but he's not with the party right now. Thank you for the link. These pulls, the two-hander, big problem. Sneaking in from up there on the stairs. That is to teach you a mechanic as well, because he is going to be present in the next room. The next room, you will all get pulled into this mechanic. Everyone has it at once. You mustn't stack on top of anyone. Pretty straightforward stuff. Yeah, you can fling the juice at the traps on the ceiling and bring down extra help. But basically, you will all get the AoE. You all need to go different directions so nobody overlaps, otherwise you die. It's quite an obvious mechanic, but people can't normally gauge which direction people are going to go, so it's quite tricky. You do get just enough time to kind of figure it out. But if you fuck it up, you're dead. To be fair, this boss is going to fucking melt anyway. As long as nobody does anything wrong with their feet. Boss is already in. Lena, get in the room. Lena, get in the room. Rip. Deeps are outside. Slow on the uptake today. Ooh, Shady McMilkman, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Corner is mine. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Beautiful. Where the fuck is the boss? Dude, we did all the things today. So many dungeons. Absolutely flattening them. Flattening them. Flattening them. Flattening them is what I tried to say. Ended up with a completely different word. All made up by myself. Amazing, right? Flattening them sounds like a place. I bet they have a castle. Sounds like a castle-y place. Oh, fuck it. Did a fart? Yeah, it probably has a few of those too. Thank you for the fart. All the wells and whistles. And the bourbon farts. Oh dear, oh dear. Rip. Next room. I always get this wrong. Other way. Adrea knows which way to go. Way with the banner. Next pulls are fucking horrible. You got doggies and imps and everything. Get off, fucking cat. They originally were demonstrated in Sunspire. That particular, well, I say Sunspire, elsewhere. They were the new cats. Well, that particular model was anyway. This doorway sucks. You do not want to get caught by any of those. Pretty good. I'm not pulling that. Two-hander. Fucking thing. Perfect. Remember, the biggest problem you're having here is if your tank doesn't taunt the two-handers. Outside of that, the rest of it is just where your feet go. Now, if he doesn't taunt the two-handers, you can dodge roll it, but you got to be fucking quick. I do not want to get caught by that shit. Next boss does have many, many different individual mechanics based on the gargoyles that come into the room, and you do have to watch out for the laser beam, because everyone will get a laser beam each. If you double stack them, you'll die. If you get caught by it, you'll die, so you have to run around. Easiest way away from that is to spread out. Stay the fuck away from each other. As soon as you see it happen and it's on you, get out of the way. We, however, are just going to splat the boss. Whirly, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Just splat it. We're going to ignore the ads completely. I don't recommend doing that, but if we control ourselves and relax, calm the fuck down, we will be able to do so. Flesh, decide where you're going to stand. Thank you. Just in case we get laser beams, I don't want you to stand on my head. Get off my head. 68% already. He's fucked. Highlight him so you don't miss. Just hold this button. That was the heavy attack, by the way. Hold it, wall, hold it, daggers. Hold it, wall, hold it, daggers. Then you're going to crit surge because I forgot about it. Get ready for him to put his hand in the air. If he does the beam, you need to get the fuck out of the way. But he should be fine. Yeah, you ain't going to see no beam. Not a chance. Not a chance. Goodbye. Next.
Glad to be rid of that woman. He deserved worse.
Crazy. Fucking crazy.
The cathedral isn't too far ahead. Lady Thorn should be inside.
Hello? Found a chest? Well spotted. Meow. Now the pulls are harsh. Go to for farming sky shards. Website. Exclamation point website. On there are ultimate zone guides and all the sky shards are there. That's the go-to. Website at close. Nearly. Boing. They do come up on the map if you're close to them, but that particular website, well, my own website, has every single zone completely covered. All the sky shards are there. Imps, careful. Do not get killed by the imps. You learn all the way through the dungeon that big booms means dead. There's 4 here. Fucking 4 of them. Nearly ran into that one after explaining to the audience how not to do it. Awkward. Two-handers priority always. And he's not taunted. Remember that priority throughout the whole dungeon? This is where people slip. Oof. Beautiful. Lag fucking frozen. Oh my god. What the shit in lag spike was that? Imagine that and dying right at the end. Boing. That was insane. Well, what happened to Adrea? Did he get it too? Appropriate pet for the dungeon. He's brought a bat. You lagging bad? Dude, that was a mega lag spike. We had it too. That was crazy. Nope. I thought I was out with that. Clearly not. Last boss. You got 2 options here. You can take the no death, or you can press hard mode and hope to get the no death at the same time. I don't give a fuck either way. We should melt the hard mode, but if you make one mistake, you're dead, because we don't have a healer. Technically speaking, you don't need that much in the way of healing, but Not very forgiving if you fuck up. I'll let Adrea press the button. Or not press the button. So you either pull the boss or you press the hard mode and pull the boss. It's your call. Pretty sure everybody knows how to stay in a big circle of not dead. And everyone's got enough stamina now to be able to dodge roll pretty much every mechanic that happens.
There's information here about Lady Thorn and the Grey Host. I need to study this.
The absolute gall. Little people.
Such a cool entrance. Little people! Does anyone need the no death? Nope. Apparently not. Mind you, Fles is checking. Look at them looking in their books. Spelt that wrong. Lena already did that bit. I like how Lena put the build together so bloody quickly that he didn't fashion anything. You look like a rather large budgie. I mean, fabulous. Need no death? Need it? Okay, we're pulling it then. Don't be dead. Don't get too far away from the boss because she'll charge it. If she charges at you, dodge roll. If you don't dodge roll, you're dead. She's going through the motions. She's almost fucking half health. Fucking hell. 50%. Get out of the way. Go, go, go! This is where you find out Lena actually likes it that way. Yeah, he did it on purpose. Like, I love this faction. It's amazing. Like, big head, tiny body. Like a baby. Anyone that had kids knows exactly how true that is. Babies are weird. They have massive heads and little bodies. You think, well, don't worry, they'll grow into their head. No, their head grows too. But they can't walk straight away. They're off balance as fuck. Like a jibber jabber. I don't want to kill that yet because that needs to come closer. So for those who don't know what the fuck is going on, we've got to stay in this light. Scamps need to die. Pick up their synergy, throw it at the boss. Get back in. If you step outside into the dark, you are going to die. But if you pick it up a synergy, you've got a brief moment of time where you're immune, so you can get away with it. You can find a Sky Shards guide on the website. There's not a Sky Shards guide. There is an Ultimate Zone guide for every single zone, and every single zone guide has Sky Shards in it. There is a section on every single page for them. So if you look up the specific zone and then use the table of contents on that page, you'll find it. So let's say, for example, you're looking for Auradon. Look up Auradon. Then, on that page is the Sky Shards for it. Thank you. No worries, you're welcome. That's why they're called Ultimate Zone Guides, because it's not just Sky Shards, it's everything you can think of. World bosses, delves, public dungeons, the fucking lot. Got one more phase and then that's over. We're not going to see it. We might not see it. Oh, shit! Oh, 258k health. We nearly fucking one-phased it. Shite. Don't get caught by that big spreading AoE. Make sure you dodge roll it. Otherwise it'll pop and kill you. You'll get stunned. Bear in mind, you can block her when she's charging at you, but on hard mode you can't. Insane. Yeah, that was quick. We nearly had it. That's incredibly fast. You're basically going to land in wall of elements and die. fuck. This is so much easier with this variation of the build. All that freedom to block and dodge and shit. Got it. Now on hard mode, you don't get rid of this light. You have to fight her in it. Should be coming down. Well down. Heavy, she's dead. Rip. Well done. Ooh, I need to get off stream. People, it is time to go. Well done indeed. Bit and cake in the chat for the Lazy Sorcs and the Malcolmus Maximus, the Adrea. If you are not using the build already, put Lazy Sorc in the chat, all one word. ! Lazy Sorc. It's on the website, it's on the YouTube channel, it's all over the place. You can't miss it. We are going to do a raid, so obviously stay for the raid. We'll try and find someone relatively new to ESO, or the ESO community at least, so we can give them a bit of a push. And links, isn't it? If you're not following on YouTube or Twitch, hit the buttons, they're free. Furthermore, if you want to follow on socials, put socials in the chat for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the website zonagaming.com, Patreon, Throne, Buy Me a Coffee, and merch. Support in the chat if you want to help financially. Yes, there's a lot to fucking cover of last year. And survival if you want to join the new YouTube channel. Yes, I've got 2. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.